Billy K.
Cheese. Cheese. All right, excuse me. Cheese. So cute.
On this National Vietnam War Veterans Day, we come together to not just mark the date on the calendar, but to honor the courage, sacrifice, and service of those who answered our nation's call during one of the most challenging times in our nation's history. Today, we have the opportunity to honor the more than 2.7 million Americans who wore our nation's uniform in Vietnam and preserve the memory of those 58,000 men and women who never made it home, paying the ultimate sacrifice for freedom's sake. It is the names of those veterans that are etched to the granite of the Vietnam Memorial. And it's up to ensure their memory lives on in our hearts and the freedom that we cherish every day. It has been more than 60 years since members of our armed forces fought on behalf of the Vietnamese people. Today, it is because of the brave and selfless actions of our Vietnam veterans that the flame of freedom burns brighter today throughout the world. The tradition of service demonstrated by those who served during the Vietnam War provides lasting testimony and tenacious spirit that resides in the hearts of our Vietnam veterans. They did their duty not out of bravado or boldness, but out of sense of duty, and because they had a deep and abiding love for their country. Our Vietnam veterans performed the highest form of public service. We must all be forever thankful to all of them for their unselfish devotion and for their courageous willingness to put their lives at risk. But even today, the Vietnam War has unfinished chapters, and it's the VFW that has always been at the forefront in the fight for Vietnam veterans. The battle has been waged on several fronts, ranging from support for GIs during the war, to passage of service-connected legislation, contributions to the Vietnam Memorial, and continuing efforts to resolve the fate of the war's missing in action. And the passage of the PACT Act, which was the largest expansion of toxic exposure benefits during this century. See, many of our Vietnam veterans were not met with parades and gratitude, but with hostility, silence, and neglect. That was a failure of our nation, and something we must never allow to be repeated. So long overdue, today we stand united to say what should have been said the moment those brave men and women skipped off, came home. Thank you for your service, and welcome home. I personally like to do that right now. Thank you for your service, and welcome home. Thank you for your service, welcome home. Thank you for your service, welcome home. Thank you for your service, welcome home. It's always wonderful to get a surprise. What just happened was not prepared or planned. The first time I did this 10 years ago at my post, we welcome all Vietnam veterans. We stood up in my lodge room, and out of 10 of them, 3 started crying. You don't see men cry in public often. And that was a relief. And what I just saw right now is the same level. And I thank everybody for being so welcoming our men home. Thank you.